On today's episode, I'll be showing the viewers, including my mother, how to make apple Cinnabons. Are you ready, Bob?
I'm ready.
Apple Cinnabons. Very simple and easy. The ingredients that most of you, probably 90% have already at home: oil, sugar, vanilla, eggs, flour, milk, water, and some dry activated yeast. And that is the base for the dough. And then afterwards, for a filling, we are doing an apple cinnabon flavor. So you would need some apples, some brown sugar, and that's basically it. That's all you need to do from A to Z apple Cinnabons that are delicious.
And today I'm the student and my daughter's the teacher.
And we're gonna make it. Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, here we go. So my mother's gonna be taking 150 milliliters of milk and 150 milliliters of water, putting it to a pot just to remove the chill. So you want this lukewarm, slightly warm, not too hot because it will kill the yeast, and we want this to rise as a sweet dough. So we're going to be adding all our ingredients to one bowl. It is very simple. You don't have to put anything in a specific order. This is truly the easiest Cinnabon recipe you could make, and we will take you in on a closer look just to see how easy it is to do it. Even my mom can do it.
Vote of confidence, yay!
Okay. So as you see, we added everything to the one pot in no particular order. Everything got in there, got a light whisk, and now we are ready to incorporate 550 grams of sifted all-purpose flour into the mixture, and we will take you yet again on a closer look. You're doing good, Mom.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so we've added the flour in and we've mixed it for about a minute or two on low until the flour is incorporated. If not, you can have a snowstorm midsummer. And then lastly, once it gets to this consistency, it is combined, it is together, you want to bring it to another level. So you could use butter, totally fine, but I use baking lard, vegetable lard. So we're going to be adding it in here, mixing it, And again, you could do this by hand. If not, a stand mixer works perfectly fine. We're using the stand mixer. We're gonna be mixing this together for another 2-3 minutes until it is nice and incorporated and you have a firm dough. I would say a dough that holds together but still soft. You would think that it was too much, but you have to let the machine do what it has to do and give it time to incorporate. Start slow and then you can increase your speed a little bit so that it gets distributed well throughout the dough and you end up having a dough that you can really remove easily with your hands. What we're gonna do is keep it in this bowl here. We're gonna cover it with plastic wrap and it is going to rest for 1 hour. And in the meantime, I will make the filling, which is going to be apple, brown sugar, and what spice?
Cinnamon.
That's right. So my mother and I sliced, cored, and diced about 10 medium-sized apples. Your choice of apples, whatever's on sale, whatnot, you can do it with any kind. We're going to be squeezing the juice of half a lemon inside there so that they don't brown too much. And I will also be adding a little dash of vanilla with a dash of cinnamon and about 3/4 cup of unpacked brown sugar. We're going to be giving that a toss in the bowl and then we're going to be cooking this over low-medium heat on stovetop so that it reduces and it becomes very soft and tender and a little bit more thick with the juices. The dough is ready. What we're going to be doing is just lightly dusting our surface and our rolling pin. We're going to be rolling this out to a rectangle shape. We don't want to get too thin. We're going to be filling this up and then rolling it like a long log. So what we'll do is we'll just roll this out into the shape that we need and then we will start to assemble and roll it up. So yeah, we're going to dust this up a little bit. The dough. This is a very easy and forgiving dough. This is super easy to work with. Very, very soft. I'm just gonna sprinkle.
It almost feels like a pizza dough.
Kind of, yeah.
Very, very soft.
Yeah, but it's a sweet dough.
Pillowy, yeah.
Yeah, pillowy, exactly.
That's
yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. It's very soft. It has a nice bounce back. It's very easy. And I'm not going too thin, but I want to be able to get it big enough so that it can get nice amount of rolls, because as we sprinkle and we put the seasoning, we're going to be putting the apple in here and then we'll roll it up. These cinnamon buns, when they cook and you pull them apart afterwards, when you eat them, you want like all those pull apart pieces to have those apples inside. So you want to roll it out long enough so that you get enough rolls so that you get a really nice effect when you eat these.
Looks like you're rolling it up to a thickness of like when we make a pizza.
Yeah, a little bit, depending again if people like a thick crust or a thin crust.
Yes,
Thin or thick, yes. Yeah. I'm almost there. This is more or less, just want to get it as even as possible.
Good job, Emily.
Thank you.
Really, really good.
Learn from the best.
Oh, thanks, sweetie.
My mom's been rolling her whole life.
Not rock and rolling, rolling.
Rolling her whole life, yeah. We got it here. as even as could be. So what would you say?
Oh, yeah.
Quarter of an
Really
inch?
good. Yeah.
Quarter of an inch about.
It's a very easy dough.
It
Really,
is
really easy.
super easy dough. Honestly, doesn't stick. Like lightly flouring of the disc, very forgiving. So this is a very simple, easy dough. I truly hope that this gets you wanting to try it, and that's what we want to continue to put on our channel, is quick, easy, simple, but very delicious. So it's rolled out. We have our mixture of apples here that have been just cooled off. They're at room temperature. You don't want them piping hot, but they don't have to be cold. Just as long as you're able to touch them, and that's totally fine. Prior to spreading that out, I will sprinkle just a little bit of brown sugar over the surface, because we want to make sure every bite ends up having a nice sweet taste. Exactly, yeah. And the brown sugar, once in the oven, ends up caramelizing, and you get that nice gooey texture. So just a little bit, about a teaspoon's worth, I just sprinkled over the surface. And I'm just gonna lightly pass my hand over just to break it apart. And then next, I basically just scoop and I dollop in different sections a little bit of the apple filling, like so. And then I'm going to spread it around with the spatula, not getting too close to the edges. I'll leave about a quarter inch around in the perimeter to not make for a sloppy roll. So I'll have my mother finish that off. Extremely simple, smells delicious, smells already like an apple pie has been baked. The dough smells nice and sweet. The filling smells like truly a delight, honestly. So I think this is seasoned enough, so I'm not going to sprinkle it with any more sugar or cinnamon. And then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be rolling it all the way like a log, going very careful bit by bit, so that we ensure that, again, nothing falls off the sides. And that's why we did a little bit of that trim. So I'm going to start it off, and I'll ask my mother to finish it. So we just lightly pick up and put over.
You do that side, I do this side. How's that?
Yeah, a little bit, and then I'll ask you to fully take over, because I want to bring you guys in on a closer look. So it is rolled up into a log. We have pinched along the way, and if you see it needs just a couple of more touch-ups of pinches, go ahead and do so, because it just ensures that it doesn't unravel. What we already prepared in advance, I'm using a glass baking dish, and I have, first off, you saw me place a little bit of vegetable lard all around. Then I put parchment paper so that it sticks. And then I also, once again, did a little bit of vegetable lard. You can do as you wish, whichever pan works for you, non-stick or whatever way or method works for you. I ensure so that this makes for easy cleanup later. I don't have to scrub any type of crystallized sugars on my glass pan. And I ensure that also when they do a second rise, it has enough space and it'll slide and grow easier. So this is why I chose to grease, put parchment, and re-grease again. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna cut off the edges to make it a clean cut, and then we are going to be using, you can use any type of string you have, you can use sewing string, dental floss, as you wish. We're gonna be cutting these into disc shapes and then placing them in the baking dish. So they are done. They are yet not ready for the oven. They have to rest another 20 minutes or so that you will see that they will plump up a lot more. with 1 egg yolk and a little bit of milk. We're gonna combine this just with a splash into the egg yolk, whisk it up, and then we're going to brush on top around all of these apple Cinnabons. And then if you'd like, you can do a last little sprinkling of brown sugar because that will just caramelize once ready to put into the oven. Meanwhile, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or about 180 degrees Celsius, and we'll show you the cooking instructions. And they are done. They smell absolutely delicious. They smell like we are truly in like a pastry shop. The Cinnabon, they cooked perfectly, nice and golden. We drizzled with some icing sugar with some milk and just get to a nice thickness. And what we did, as you saw, is we put it on when it's warm. So you get that honey see-through type of glazing. Hold one apart, you see how soft and spongy they are. How nice and soft and fluffy. And they are, for me, too good to resist. So I'm gonna try one. What do you think, Ma? Was this easy to make?
Very, very easy. Thank you for showing me.
Yeah.
Did I pass the test?
I think you passed the test.
Thanks.
I think we should pass the taste test. Now my dad's already drooling in the next room. He's like, hurry up, I want one.
Oh my God, they're delicious.
Delicious. I'm going in.
Yeah, the aroma of the cinnamon and the brown sugar.
Guys, it's perfect. Pillowy soft dough before baking. Pillowy soft dough right after baking. Don't spend $8, $10 at those big stores. I'm not gonna name names. 90% of the things you already have at home, if you have to go do a quick grocery just to grab some apples, or like I said, you can put any spread inside. You could spread some Nutella, put some little nuts, chocolate chips, jam filled. I did the apple Cinnabon one. It's endless the amount of things you could do with it. So get the dough right, have fun, make your own. And comment below, we want to see what type of fillings that you guys really try. We really do hope you guys give this a try because I think I'm going to eat this one in 2 bites and it's going to be gone.
Molto buono.
It's so good, eh?
Very good.
It's really good.
Really good.
This is a truly a hit. So we thank you for watching. Give it a try. And until next time, continue to
love what you eat.
Love what you eat. We know we are.
Bye-bye for now.
Bye. So good. Right?
Delicious.
Perfect cook.
The flavors, the way they blended and cooked the apples.
It's the dough when it pulls apart. It's so.
Very well done. And they're cooked all the way through. Really
Low
good.
and slow.
Oh my God, are we still filming?
It's okay. I'm gonna put that for my finger.
Okay.
So good. We'll give it to Dad.
Right?